up, sleepyheads, and what's up? It's your boy P to the J, PJ here, back on Madden 21, and it feels so good to be back. A lot of technical difficulties and some other issues that are in the past, those keep me from the grind, but we back now, and let's go ahead and get into it. We're in practice mode, so you know I got some tips, some tricks, and some schemes to help you win those things. Well, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and break down this playbook. It is an alternate playbook, the run and gun playbook. This is my second favorite playbook. You guys know I love the Panthers playbook. That's been my favorite forever. But when I want to have a little bit more fun, do some more crazier stuff, I run to the run and gun playbook, and I've got a formation and a scheme for you. 4 plays is all you need. So we're going to go to shotgun, and we're going to go to gun tight flex. I'm just going to show you the 4 plays that we're going to run in here, and I'm going to put them in my audibles right now. The first play is the read option play right here in the middle. That's the only run play you're going to need. Then receiver cross is already up there, and PA read is already one of your hot route adjustment audibles. The only other one I am going to add in here is this receiver corners play right here. And then you can pick whatever other play you want. We can just come out in the read option because that's the play that I'm going to start with. And we're just going to pick a random defense. Alright, now the run is the easiest one to explain. We're going to get it out the way right now. It's a run, but you can read the read man on the right side. If you're running, whatever side your running back is on, that defensive end, that's going to be the guy you're going to read. If he comes down, then you just going to take off with the quarterback. If he's like kind of hovers or stands on the outside, then you're going to want to hand off to your running back. But if as you see the play art right here, you can look above the Chiefs defenders' heads, and you will not see you'll see a little orange like symbol with an R in it. That's the guy you're looking for to decide if you're going to hand off or take off with the quarterback. As you can see, there is no read man out here, and that's why I love this read option play, because this happens so many times because your opponent is either your user's out of position or his defense that he comes out in is aligned in a bad, weak way that there's no read option man. Now I have Tom Brady, but because there's no read option, I'm still gonna run it. I'm gonna show you how open this gets. Nobody is here to guard him, and you can just take off all the time. This works 9 times out of 10 in Madden 21. In past Maddens, it was automatic. If you looked at your play art and you saw no read man like it is again, you would automatically know, okay, I'm just going to take off with the quarterback. But sometimes a bad shed like that will happen, or if you're playing a smart person, they're going to go into their coaching adjustments and put their QB option to conservative. So then they will always look for the quarterback. But if they do that, then you can just hand the ball off to your running back, and you're still going to get good yardage. You can bounce it to the outside or bounce it up the middle. It doesn't really matter. This is such a good run, and it's a very tricky run play to stop. Again, you see no read man here. If I want, I can take off with Tom Brady, and this is Tom Brady's slow ass. And he's getting 5 yards right there, easy. If you've got somebody with 90 or better speed, like Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson, anybody like that, you're taking those to the house all the time. That's just the run. Let's go ahead and get into the pass. I like to pass more than run anyways. The first pass play that I love to run out of this is going to be the PA read, because it has the same kind of running handoff as that read option, so you can kind of keep your opponent guessing, right? So this is the play art as is. You can run the play as is and not have to make any adjustments. It's a very good play. You got this deep crosser right here. That's very good against man coverage. You saw the backside in route right behind him. He got there a little bit faster that time. Normally there's better spacing than that, but you can hit that on the backside if you need. I'll try to do it right there like that. That was a tighter throw than you would like to see, but I'm just showing you the different routes and how they open up. And then you have the running back route in the flat. If nothing else is open, that's a good check down for you. But if they're running man coverage, which most likely they're going to, everybody knows that right now, you're going to take the B receiver on the right side and you're going to put him in a slant. That's all you have to do. And then go over here and motion him out a couple of steps and then snap the ball. And he will be wide open across the middle of the field. Doesn't matter if the guy has 1 step ahead. It'll be a tougher throw if he has 1 step ahead, but the 1 step ahead guys cannot press and jam you at the line if you do motion slants or crossers like that. So you'll just get wide open any kind of route. Now that was That was a bad throw by me. Put your outside receiver on a slant route, motion him over a couple yards, let the play action carry out, and then he's going to be wide open across the field like that. And if the user starts covering that, that's when the backside in route and the crosser are going to be able to get open. Another adjustment I like to do out of this, but you have to have a hot route master, or one of your receivers needs to have like receiver apprentice or something on, and that's why I'm using Tom Brady, because he has hot route master, so I can show you this. What you can do is you can put this X receiver in a corner route right here like that, and you can run it like this. Or what I like to do even more is motion him over. Sorry, it was supposed to be I messed it up. It's supposed to be a post. Sorry, a post, not a corner. You can, if you're gonna keep him on the left side, put him on a corner. But if you're gonna motion him over like this, this is what I normally do. I will put him on a post and then snap the ball, and now you have 3 routes coming across the field. I didn't get any time to hit that receiver, but you saw him coming open, and we'll just run it one more time just to show it for consistency. So you'll put him on a post like that, and then you can motion him over, and he'll sit in the tight end spot. And I do that because sometimes if you motion him over and you don't have hot route master, maybe you have receiver apprentice on him, if you motion him over first, then he won't get these routes. So that's why I do the post before I motion him over, if that makes sense. And then, oh my God, he came flying through. Still got the throw off. I don't know how that guy just came flying through that line like that. But you see that route's gonna be open all day, especially if you have a good route running receiver. Another thing you can do is you can put this B receiver in a post like that. Put the X receiver on a cross. And this is only if you have hot route master or all your receivers have apprentices that you can do this. And then put your Y slot receiver on a drag. Now you're gonna have like a PA post shot play, and this thing will terrorize anybody. You just gotta sit and wait for somebody to get open. Just sit for the crosser routes to cross each other, find which one's open. Somebody is gonna get open on the play. You do it every time, somebody's gonna get open. I don't care how good their man coverage is. Again, you're gonna put B on a post, just like that. X is going to be put on a cross, and then Y receiver is going to be put on a drag. You can leave the running back to block if you want. I like letting him do the play action so that they still might think it's a run. Plus, it helps you to get the A and the B route open more, and it's not that bad of a play action time. And then you see X was open, B was open, and if I had waited another second, my A route was going to get open deep down the left side of the field. Great play, goes great with the read options. All right, jumping right in to the next play, receiver cross. This is my bomb play. This is my one play touchdown bomb play. And you can run it as is, but I honestly, I never really run it like this. It's just because it takes too long to get these routes to develop as is. And really the only route you have to throw is this drag route immediately if you're getting pressured. And that is nice. The running back will normally always hit that block like that for you, so you can count on that. But what I really love to do with this play is I will streak the Y receiver, and that is why I will say to put your fastest receiver in Godwin's position, because this streak right here is your bomb money play, and especially against cover 3. If they don't put a deep half on the left side of the field, you can simply just wait 1 second and pass lead that up like that. It wasn't a very good pass lead from Tom Brady that time, and it was man coverage. It wasn't cover 3. I'm just letting the computer pick whatever play, but that will be wide open for a one-play bomb. And if you don't feel comfortable making tighter throws, or you don't have gunslinger or whatever, you can always motion this receiver out, and it'll give you a little bit more space to see where the defenders are going, and then you can just wait for the crosser to come across just like that. You saw the A route underneath, that was man coverage too. You can just hit those receivers, whichever one you feel is the best option for you at the time. And you do have the check down to the running back. If all of these routes get covered, you can always throw it down to the running back right there and just eat for 5-6 yards a play. It's not gonna ever really dominate anybody like that with just throwing to the running back, but if you do it enough times, they're gonna come up and respect it, and then that's when you can just bomb them over the top, especially if they're running cover 2 or something like that. that little check down to the running back is great, especially if you have a fast running back. And the last thing I like, the last adjustment I will do, especially if you have hot route master or any route apprentices, is I will put the X receiver or the outside receiver on a corner route like this, and then streak the Y receiver the same. But I will put the tight end A route on a drag. Now you have a 4-man route combination on one side of the field, and you can just pick your poison. Whichever guy they let open, he wasn't open that time, but B was going to be wide open if I had the time. I was just panicking because I felt the pressure right there. So try not to do that. Again, you're going to put A on a drag, Y on a streak, and X on a corner route. And then you're just going to snap the ball. You're going to wait and see which guy gets open. A's open, B's coming open, X was open. I just got sacked, so let me do it again. I'm going to block the running back just so I can try to get some time here. We're going to streak Y, put X on a corner, drag A, and then we'll block the running back. And now you're just this is a huge flood concept to the left side of the field. And there's going to be somebody open because there's just way too many routes going to one side of the field. You just have to have the patience to wait for it to get open. And the very last play in this scheme that I like to run is receiver corners. The play as is amazing, and especially for picking on cover 2 and man coverage, this corner route is one play touchdown city, especially if you have a route tech or a really fast, good route running receiver right there. Again, why you should put your best receiver in that slot position. Going back to receiver corners, you can do the same thing on this side. It's a little bit tighter of a throw sometimes, but because it's a tight end, he's not as fast. But if you have a fast tight end, it's going to be just as quick. And I mean, this play, you can even, if you want, you can put your running back in an angle route like that, and then put X on a flat route or maybe an out route. It doesn't really matter. And then you can really kind of mess with your opponent when he's waiting for the corner route. You can just throw an angle route right up the middle of the field on him. Also, if you want, you can come over here and get that same motion. You motion X over on a streak. Now you have a levels concept right here. You can even hot route this A to get that sharper, faster breaking angle route, corner route, and then you just pick which side you want to go to. You just pick which guy you want to go to, the flat, the out route, or the corner route. And that's really all there is to it, guys. Those 4 plays right there will get you more wins, will move the chains, will get you down the field against pretty much anybody. If you guys have any questions about any of these plays, any of the adjustments, how to do them, leave a comment down below in the comment section, and I will do my absolute best to answer it as fast as possible for you, so you can go out, practice it for yourself, and then use it in weekend league to get more wins. But until the next time, guys, keep grinding, stay shining, peace.